Want to just kind of do a view of the audience for you real quick.
We are on camera.
All right, so my name is Shania Enix, and I'm taking a communications class through CSI, and one of the requirements for this class is that I have to give a speech on a topic of my choice. And so I decided on how music affects your brain and your body and how you learn. And so first of all, I'm going to start out with what is listening. It's basically how your brain perceives what's going on around you, and it's listening to messages, nonverbal and verbal, and kind of conveying the messages that are sent through those verbal or nonverbal messages. And teenagers listen to an average of 2.5 hours of music just per day. And around the world, there's at least 80 million people that listen to it daily. And about 9 out of 10 kids, adolescents, teenagers have some sort of like MP3 device, whether it be compact disc players or iPods, something of that nature. And thanks to New York Times, it gave me a lot of statistics on that. And then I decided to go to statisticsbrains.com on the Pandora. They had a Pandora article released in 2012. And how many of you guys know what Pandora is?
Listening to it last night.
Yeah, there you go. Pandora is an online automated music recommendation service. So you put in an artist or a song that you really like, and it'll come up with a variety of artists and songs that kind of relate to that one that you liked. And the statistics that I have on it are there are about 80 million registered users of Pandora just in 2012 alone. And in 2011, there were 39 billion hours of music being streamed from Pandora. And the total number of stations you can create is about 100, but there's unlimited use of those stations. So you can make 100 and listen to millions of songs. And so music is sometimes called the language of emotions. I know, pretty awesome. And when you hear a song for the first time on a day when something special happens, chances are, when you hear that song again, you're going to automatically think of that special moment. So let's say, how many of you guys have a special song with your spouse that whenever you hear it, you think of maybe your anniversary or the first time you met? There we go. A couple in the back. There we go. And do you mind sharing what that song is?
Radar Love.
There you go. And who wants to take a guess of how many genres of music there are? Anyone? Anyone? There's quite a few. I got at least 35 genres. I mean, there's alternative, blues, there's country, electronic, hip-hop, rap, country. Yeah, it's just limitless. And not only does it have an effect on your memories, but it also affects even your IQ level, your learning styles. And in the late 1950s, Dr. Alfred Tomatis began experiments with children that have speech and communication disorders, and he used classical music like Mozart. And it turns out that at the beginning of the studies, they could barely read, they couldn't really concentrate well. But after they went through a couple months of listening to Mozart, as they were going through the reading, they were able to not only raise their IQ levels, but also remember the content a little bit better. And also, physical therapy, it's a lot easier to kind of let loose and relax, or even just move the physical therapy along a little bit better with music playing. It also helps with your memory, and research suggests that the silence between two musical notes can trigger the neurons in the brain cells which are required for memory, thanks to science.com. And it's also really extremely highly effectual to pain release. So music has extremely positive effects on pain management. So a lot of you guys may think, I'll just grab some ibuprofen. But listening to music when you're in pain will actually help deaden it a little bit because you're not focused on it as much. You're focusing on the music. And music also is great for reducing blood pressure. Not just medication, but music as well. And so by playing recordings of relaxing music every morning, people with high blood pressure can train themselves to lower their blood pressure by themselves. Also, it speeds up post-stroke recovery. So if you had a heart attack or a stroke recently, or you know anyone who has, playing like classical or relaxing music helps with recovering from it. Interesting fact. And it also helps up with your immune system, believe it or not. By listening to music daily, whether it be relaxing, whatever type of style you enjoy, it will help boost your immune system, lower your blood pressure, and it also helps with cholesterol, believe it or not. And so it helps boost up your intelligence because, as I said before, it helps you remember like the content of whatever you're going through, whether it be math homework, whether it be English, reading literature, whatever. It helps you. It also helps you with your athletic performance. If any of you guys are athletic, if you not play some football, I can see some of you ladies. Yeah. And it'll help you reduce the feeling of fatigue, and it also improves your motor coordination. So, yeah. Listen to music, guys. It also helps you induce your sleep. So if you want to put on like classical music an hour before bed, by the time your bedtime rolls around, you're like, oh, yes, time to go to sleep. And you just wander over to bed and you're out. And you may be asking yourself how music reduces stress. There's both physical relaxation, which helps like relax your tense muscles. It kind of puts you in a more relaxed state of mind. And it also aids in stress relief activities. It can get you in the zone when you're practicing for yoga. Or you can also do self-hypnotism or guided imagery with music. So let's say you're laying down, you're like, oh, I'm tense. My brain's overworked. If you just lay there and just like imagine yourself relaxed while you're listening to the music you enjoy, you'll actually come out more relaxed than you were before. And think about it this way. If you like blues music, think of it as a prescription for the blues. It has the ability to heal the soul and still a legend in every culture. Many people find the music lifts their spirits, and modern research tends to confirm music's psychotherapeutic benefits. Bright, cheerful music is the most obvious prescription for the blues. So, I just wanted you guys to understand that music not only affects how you see like your values and everything, but it also relaxes your body and helps you see more clearly in your mind. So thank you for letting me speak.